Hey, hi guys, this is Salim. Once again, welcome to my channel. Hope you are all doing great, guys. So today in this video, I'm going to tell you about Microsoft Azure Cloud, guys. So let's get started. So these are the contents that we are going to discuss, like what is cloud computing, types of cloud services, importance of cloud computing, different levels of Azure Cloud certifications. And one thing, guys, before to jump into Azure Cloud, I just want to brush up the basics of cloud, like what actually cloud is, why does the cloud exist, or else what is the development from cloud to uh, AWS or Azure. So everything, everything a brief way. I just going to give intro. So what is cloud computing? This definition states that the practice of using a network of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage, process the data rather than a local server or personal computer, guys. Let's keep this definition aside, guys. Consider this word cloud computing. I'll just tell you in very simple way. Now consider cloud as a storage device which will give a lot of space for the data to store, and computing is nothing but some operations that are going to be performed by the user or the client on the cloud. Now, by keeping all these things together, we can say that a cloud is nothing but a storage which will provide a lot of space in order to store the data and performing some operations uh, with the help of clients or else some technical persons. Okay, guys. Now, um, here if you see the graph, so this cloud is actually right at present we are using cloud, right? So this is the basic architecture for cloud, and this will be the cloud, and this C1, C2, C3, C4 will be considered as clients, guys. So they are using the cloud via this vertical rectangle, or a bar is considered to be as network. Now this is actually the cloud or the cloud computing defines to be. Now I just want to know, or else I want to convey you guys, before the existing of cloud, how the storage is going to be happened. So before the cloud, there used to be storage, guys. There used to be applications that are stored, manage the data. Now, there are two types of architecture, guys, before the cloud. That is client-server model architecture and peer-to-peer model architecture. So there is a bit difference between client server and peer-to-peer. Client server is nothing but a client and a server, means a machine and a server will at a time. A machine can connect with the server only at a time. Not more than two machines can be connected to the server. So that will be some degrading, right? Because if more than one client should be, or else a machine should be connected to the server, it is not going to be happen with that client server architecture. Now this is peer-to-peer model. This is some advanced with compared to client server. So peer-to-peer model will actually maintains more number of clients or machines, so they can be access or server for their deployment process, or perform some operations with respect to server. So this is actually some advancement when compared to client server. Now also P2P model is going to be used by some companies to maintain their applications. Now by this gain improvement, today's trend is cloud, which means a large amount of space or the storage area that is given, so that we can use that storage for our purpose. So basically, we know the current trending cloud services like AWS, which is very popular thing, Amazon Web Service, and next the Microsoft Azure, and also we can say Alibaba Cloud. These are actually very trending thing, and there are many other cloud service providers too. Next, types of cloud services actually. So guys, so we have been discussing like service provided by the cloud. What are the services actually? There are three types of services, guys. One is IA square S, PA square S, SS square S. A square in the sense A to be read as two times. IaaS, infrastructure as a service. PaaS, platform as a service. SAS, software as a service. Now let's come to IaaS, infrastructure as a service. So infrastructure as a service, which is also a form of cloud computing, or else a service that is provided by the cloud to use the resources virtually via internet to the clients. like we can say best example is, yeah, AWS and Azure Cloud. So AWS and Azure Cloud, so they are placed at somewhere, somewhere in the region. Now we are using those spaces to our machine in order to deploy some application or something, right? So for that we are using the resource, or we are using the storage of cloud, right? Yeah, guys. So we are using the storage of a cloud. Pass. Next, platform as a service. So platform as a service is mostly used by the developers. It is a form of cloud computing service that provides a platform to clients to develop, run, manage the application. The best example will be like our code editors, IDEs, compilers, what we use, because it's a platform, right? Someone has developed and it is providing the service to us. We are using like a platform. Next is SaaS, software as a service. Here, the software as a service means something that is developed in software and that is using by the clients, which means they are providing some service. The best example will be considered as apps. There are many apps. So apps are also nothing but software applications, right? So they are developed and the service of those apps are using by us or the customers. So next, the importance of cloud computing. So the main important is, so as I told you before, the cloud existing, there would be the storage also, but with the two types of architecture models, client server and peer-to-peer. So actually there are VMs, guys. So virtual machines. So virtual machines, like in order to deploy in the server, we need VMs. In order to deploy in the cloud also, we need VMs, guys. So there is some concept related to VM. I'll just coming that VM concept in the upcoming video, guys. So it is some huge. So I'll going to explain. For time being, I'll just give you the brief clarity of the intro regarding that. So if at all we have single web server, there would be some difficulty for deploying many applications, right, guys? So for that eradication of problem, we get the peer-to-peer model architecture, which is built to the servers, and we can use more than one clients at a time to the server. And then we come across with the cloud also, where a number of clients can be accessed to the cloud. So this is all due to the VMs. So VMs will be as number of clients increase, VMs will also increase. So number of VMs will be allotted to the clients, so they can be used their services. So here also virtual private servers, which comes into existence, because if it is single server, we can use with a single resource only. If it is single server with many VMs, here you can see graph. Having a single server and more than one VMs means the server will provide its resources by dividing into chunks or its child, and those childs are given to the clients, distribute to the clients, and those clients will utilize those chunks as the resource in order to perform their work, or in order to meet their requirements with respect to server. So nothing, guys, just a very basic thing is a server, how it is distributing to a number of clients. That's it, guys. The server is divided into chunks in the form of VMs, and those VMs are utilized by the clients via interface. So we can work out with those VMs, which means we are working with directly with server, but via VMs, guys, or through a network. Now these are the different levels of Azure Cloud certifications. Um, so if someone want to go through this Azure, so these are the certifications they have to do. The first basic is fundamentals, that is Azure 900 certification course. Next, if you want to go with the associative level, so under associative we have like administrator, we have to do AZ 103, developer we have to do AZ 203, AI engineer, for that we have to do AI 100, data scientist for the DP 100, data engineer for the DP 200 and DP 201. So these are the certifications we have to do under associative. But for a fresher, or else the one who doesn't know anything about cloud, Azure, he has to go through fundamentals. So I recommend to go. Next, for the expert levels, if they are wanted to go with the DevOps or some architecture level, so these are the certifications they have to do, like solution architecture expert, For that, you have to do AZ300, AZ301. For DevOps Engineer Expert, AZ400 is a certification. Now, the specialty in that category, Azure SAP workloads, AZ120 is a certification course. 10, I'm sorry, IoT developer AZ220. This is a certification course. And all these are guys categories actually. I mean different levels, starting from the basic to expert level. There are different levels of cloud domains. So for each and every domain, these are the certificates they have to do. Yeah. Thanks for watching video, guys. Hope you all like this cloud basic intro. So please subscribe to Asani Gyan tutorials channel and like and share also.